SharePoint AI Agents becomes immediately one of the most fascinating features across Microsoft 365 Copilot, and because of that, a lot of new changes coming to that product to make it even more accessible to other users. In this video, I will share with you two new announcements connected with giving you the possibility to deploy SharePoint AI agents without Copilot for Microsoft 365 license, and also how to bring that experience to Microsoft Teams, the native space where bots and agents should be used by business users. And it gives more and more capabilities to the agents that you can super easily create using SharePoint Online. And if you like this video, I highly recommend you to support this channel by leaving the thumbs up, comment or subscription. Now we will switch to my screen and just for a second to give you some information about the new opportunities about licensing of that product, and in the moment we will switch to Microsoft Teams to show you how you can bring SharePoint agents perspective to Microsoft Teams chat. Moreover, you will see and you will hear a lot of feedback from admins of SharePoint, and in the next video you should expect some maintenance tips about SharePoint agents, how to maintain them in the SharePoint Online environment, and what administrators can do to take a little more control about this product. So let's move to my screen. So just very quickly, Microsoft announced that you will be able to do a little more with SharePoint agents, and you will not have to own Microsoft 365 Copilot because you will be able to utilize Copilot Studio usage from the perspective of the queries and use them also for the SharePoint agents. And moreover, starting January 6, you will have the capability, if you own at least 50 Microsoft 365 Copilot licenses, to get additional 10,000 free queries for these agents through Copilot Studio license without any additional costs using trial license. If you're looking for some kind of POC MVP solution to promote this functionality, you will be able to use this trial license and promote this solution across Microsoft 365 also for the users that does not own Microsoft 365 Copilot subscription. And what is also very important for you, in the future you can also deliver that kind of bots, create them using Copilot Studio, or people owning Microsoft 365 Copilot, and then use Copilot message-based licensing. Just for $200 per month, you will get 25,000 of the messages that can be used for AI bots in SharePoint. And if you want to imagine the bot that you want to create for 100 users, multiply that by the cost of Copilot license. Copilot Studio subscription could be very good option for you, and soon you will be also able to use Copilot Studio pay-as-you-go model based on Azure subscription. I love this approach that we will be able to do more with AI agent in SharePoint, so let's check how to bring them to Microsoft Teams. In previous video, I showed you that you can create HR policies agent directly in the policies that you will store in the HR department. You can easily go to the Copilot Studio button in SharePoint, open HR policies agent and ask this agent for the data that is stored in this library. But what if you want to bring that experience to Microsoft Teams? Now you will be able to do very similar things. So the only thing you need to do is to copy this link for your business users directly in the SharePoint Online, and you can see you get additional information. Just paste the link in the chat to get this agent as a part of your conversation. So now if you will have the chat in Microsoft Teams, you will get the new capabilities and also information about the participants and agents that are included. And imagine if you will have onboarding chat for the new employees. The only thing you need to do is to paste the link to HR policies agent that was created inside Microsoft SharePoint. When you will post that message, this agent will be added to the chat window in the Microsoft Teams, And participants will be able also directly to communicate with your SharePoint AI agents that you created in SharePoint and add the questions in here. And you can see you get very similar experience to what you get in SharePoint Online. You can ask similar questions directly to the HR Policies agent bot, and you will get the answers directly in the chat. Imagine how great functionality is that. It's super simple. This chat will also refer to the access rights of the user, so if people does not have access to these files, they will not be able to get the answer, but you can send that message instead. But you will be able to push that kind of message with the reference to the source data. If people will not have access to that file about holiday requests, they will not be able to access it, but you can see agent will highlight that kind of scenarios for you. I love this functionality. I highly recommend you and ask you to test it on your environment. If you started to work with AI agents, this Teams experience looking awesome for me. As you can see, agents in SharePoint become more and more accessible to everyone in the Microsoft 365 tenant, and moreover, you will have more and more capabilities to use them across Microsoft 365 environment. Not only on the SharePoint side, but you can easily bring them to Microsoft Teams chat experience. I highly recommend you to try it because I love this technology, how easy it is to set it up, and what kind of capabilities that kind of agent offers to your business users. Try it, share your feedback, share your comments. I know that a lot of viewers of this YouTube channel loves this functionality, so I'm really looking for your feedback. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video.